You guys, welcome back to my kitchen here in my apartment in Chicago, Illinois. Look at this, my grandma's original pepper steak and egg noodle recipe. This thing was a Mount Rushmore of home-cooked meals from my grandma, who passed it down to my mom, who passed it down to me, and I've never made it. That changes today. It is so comforting and warm. There's layers, there's textures. This to me is the Midwest on a plate. What are we using today? Some cut strips of some stir-fry steak, nice and marbled. Beef broth, our Mueller's egg noodles. It's gotta be Mueller's if it's my grandma's recipe. 2 green peppers, which Prep Sean cut into strips, stir-fry style. 1 medium onion, which Prep Sean cut into kind of fat, chunkier pieces that go so well in this recipe. We've got some soy sauce, canned mushrooms, and a jar of stewed tomatoes. And making this episode possible, this channel only exists because of you guys, the one and only Nancy Remling.
I love Nancy very much.
She donated a whopping $75 for this at-home cooking video. Nancy, thank you for all the support on this channel. This one's for you and my grandma here today. Let's get started. In a large, heavy pot or pan, brown your steak. Some oil first. Today I'm using 1.3 pounds, if you're keeping track. When that's browned on all sides, we're gonna add our 2 cups of beef broth and our 5 tablespoons, comes out to about 1/3 of a cup, soy sauce, and let this come to a roaring boil. My grandma, by the way, was the greatest human being on the history of the planet. She passed away about 15 years ago. Crushed me. But I spent so much of my childhood, my teenage years, up until I was like 24, with my grandma and grandpa. You guys have heard episodes when I used to talk to my grandpa on the phone while I was cooking for this channel.
But how you doing?
Oh, I'm doing pretty well. I'm making a white bean chili today.
Oh, white bean chili?
Yeah, I've never had it before, so I thought I'd make it on camera.
Oh, wow. That sounds good. Oh, Shawty, I wish you the best, okay?
Okay, love you, Grandpa. Have a great day.
Okay, I love you.
Bye. Cool, I'm just gonna cry now. I think we can all agree, family recipes, like stuff they used to cook, kind of keeps them here with us. So if I start tearing up at any point during this episode, don't judge me too much.
You're a bitch.
Hey, Sean.
Oh, hey, Rory.
Bring up that young photo of your grandma again real quick.
No, I'm not gonna deal with you today. We're gonna cover and simmer for 30 minutes. And counting.
And 30 minutes later,
My grandma and I are from here.
What the hell?
It's been 30 minutes. Smells like my grandma's kitchen. Nostalgic food, there is nothing better. After 30 minutes, you're gonna add your green pepper strips and your onions, if you want. My grandma even wrote, if desired, to the mixture and cook for 10 minutes. Let's cover this, cook this for 10 minutes. 10 and counting. Then you're gonna drain a can of mushrooms. Oops. You're gonna put that juice in a cup. Mushroom juice. And add flour to make a loose paste. Like a lot of my grandma's recipes, it just doesn't say how much flour to put in. I'm just gonna make a paste with a tablespoon. Now that I got that all liquidy, I have to use a different spoon. Put more in. Hey.
Hey, how are you?
So you drain the mushroom juice and then you add flour to make like a thick paste. You just do it right in the cup?
Yeah, you probably could, yeah, and then you want to thicken it up a little, like a gravy. You know, you got the broth there.
You use the mushroom juice, right?
That's what she's got there. I usually use water, but maybe the juice helps flavor it.
I trust Grandma.
All right, good luck.
All right, love you.
Love you too.
Bye.
Thanks,
Thank you, Mom. I'm an idiot. Should definitely be using a whisk. Oh, here we go. Now we're getting a paste. You gotta use a lot of flour compared to bean juice. I mean, mushroom juice. Loose paste. There we go. Look at it. See? Yeah, okay. That's a loose paste. We got our loose paste. It's been 10 minutes. Oh, yeah. This kitchen smells unbelievable. You want your vegetables to have some texture but be soft where it's like that soup softness. You know, you want it to like, I don't like too hard of vegetables in something like this. It pisses me off. Okay, we're gonna add our mushroom flour mixture to thicken this up. This just seems like something that my grandma was definitely doing in like the 40s. This is the most important step though. You want it thick. Oh, see, that already did it. Look at how much, shut up. Oh my God, it's just like so much thicker. Wow, beautiful. I love that. See, now we're really close because this is just exactly what I'm spooning this over egg noodles. Are you kidding me? Oh, it's beautiful. I think we're good on thickness. We don't need more. So this simmers for 5 minutes and then we're gonna add our mushrooms. I cannot believe I didn't make this for years. I am an idiot. While this simmers, I'm gonna boil some water for our egg noodles. Mushrooms going in. Incorporate these. And obviously, if you're not a mushroom person, if you're not a green pepper person, if you're not an onion person, you can add in or subtract whatever you want, but when you get to kind of this part, you'll know right away you're about to be obsessed. It's like a stew of just salty, creamy perfection. Open my stewed tomatoes. About to add the stewed tomatoes, but I just want to try this, see how tender it is. Oh yeah, the steak. I could use a spoon and just, it fell apart. Don't even need a knife for the meat. I think I just saw my grandma. Oh my God, you guys. Wow. Strained out the juice, got our stewed tomatoes. Let's go right in there. This was definitely an addition to the dish that I didn't really like until I was a little bit older. And now it just brings it all together. So just kind of press them in a little bit, not all the way down, and just kind of let them get a little warmed up in the mixture. And I've been on simmer this whole time for all these final ingredients. There's so much heat in this Dutch oven. Also, always get the extra wide if you're doing it grandma's way. Open our Muellers, 12 ounces.
I was in there too.
Stir those around. And these only cook for literally, it says 8 to 9 minutes. I do them, when I do egg noodles, 7 minutes because this is so hot. And when it goes on top, I don't want it to completely dissolve these noodles. Just look at that. The hardest part is always waiting. I guess I didn't, I had a bite. How many of you guys always steal a bite when you're making food like this? Or do you really wait till the very, very end? Do you have willpower? Our noodles are done. Strain. And I'm wasting no time. Let's move this off the heat. That is gonna stay warm. Let's turn our oven into an eating surface for some reason. My grandma always served this on a plate and not a bowl, so we're gonna do it grandma's way. Nice heaping spoonful of our Mueller's egg noodles as our base. You can use rice too if you're not a noodle person. Let's spoon our mixture. Oh my goodness. Look at the home cookedness of that. Everything is so tender. Nice thickness. Look at that. Let's get some steak like right on top of there. I don't think I've ever been happier on this channel than right now. I miss you, Grandma. I am so excited. What a comfort meal. What a bite that's gonna be.
Hurry back, oh my love, hurry back, I'm yours.
Thanks for bearing with me, guys. Cheers. We don't take small bites here.
And please say you are mine.
It's spot on. It's so weird when you have this like wave hit you. I haven't had my mom's version of how she makes it in a while either. I'm gonna start crying. It's so easy to make. There's really no frills to it. Oh, the way the like kind of juicy gravy kind of goes down and just kind of soaks the noodles on its own right. You guys, this is how I would be reacting if there were no cameras. Oh, the steak is so tender. All the vegetables are such a good consistency. The steak is banging, dude. Grandma, if you're watching, Thanks for leaving the recipe. I'm blown away. This is never gonna hit harder than it hits for me because I grew up eating it, but I linked the recipe below. And by linked, I mean, I typed out my grandma's recipe. Yes, this recipe in the YouTube description. If you make it, please send a photo to me, heyshawnee@gmail.com. Let's be friends on what's it called, Instagram? I'm rattled from how good it is. Tag me in your photos. I hated mushrooms as a kid too. I think my grandma would make it without the tomatoes, without the mushrooms. I had such a basic palate. Now I don't. Thank you guys so much for being here to watch this video. What is the one comfort meal your grandparents, or if it's your family, like your parents made it, what is the one that is like A1? It's the one that like you keep making or you wish you had the recipe for. Comment below, what is that nostalgic meal? I wanna hear all of them. In our next video, we are giving away the Sentify Hey Shawnee pack. You guys all commented your favorite sandwiches to make at home. That giveaway is coming this week. I'm so happy. Some people might be like, this is really nothing special as a recipe. When you grew up eating it, it does not matter. It could be a specific butter on a specific toast, but if your grandparents gave you the same thing growing up and you kind of gained an affinity for that thing, and then you have it again after years, it's like a wave. Why am I justifying it? I don't have to justify it to you.
We get it.
The Venmo, the PayPal, the Cash App. If there's a recipe you love that you want to see me make, Nancy Remling, thank you so much for donating. Hope you're feeling better. I hope the new job is great. I'm just gonna go sit at my coffee table in silence, eat this, and just think about all the great memories I had with my grandparents. My grandma's pepper steak and egg noodle recipe up. My grandma's pepper steak and egg noodle recipe down. Make this. I love all you guys. Thank you so much for going down memory lane with me. And hey, be good to each other.